All right, we're live. Just finished playing some hockey. Gonna play our second 500 NL grind of the day. Here we got a heads up pot. He 3-bets, we call. He c-bets flop. We're definitely going to be floating with ace queen of diamonds here. And it's looking like it's just going to be a fold on the turn. Here against a fish, I don't hate raising this hand just to get the initiative. Checking is also going to be okay. I think probably just raising with a hand like this. And I guess, yeah, we'll just bet a third here on this board. We might be getting enough folds. There's some turns we can barrel. We're just going to give up this one. And now, yeah, this is a pretty shit gutter, so we're just going to give up this hand now. It could have been checked on the pre-flop. I don't think her raise is too bad. We'll just give up now, though. 6-10 can definitely be open. Just check fold here. Ace-3 will slap a call. With the nut equity, I'm pretty down to just raise and start mashing. Here we're going to just complete with queen-9. I'm 3-betting a lot of suited ace-x, but with the gutter for the 5 as well is pretty good. I'm just going to raise right away. Here we can check the top pair, I think. We don't really have any bluffs anymore here. So I don't hate a check, honestly. We would check some maybe like Jack X that we raised. I think now we can just bet the queen for min. Oh, now he's got all the full houses. 4s, jacks. 6 combos, not too much. Not sure what type of size we want to go here. I think something pretty like middling. Something like this. He's just got like the king or the queen or the 10 of hearts or something like that. He just won't be able to fold. It's gonna be crazy if you raised jack of deuce, 4 deuce, pocket 4s, pocket jacks. I'm not sure if I should be just checking the turn or just betting, trying to get 2 streets there. He called a jack because I checked the turn. So that worked out there. This is still heads up. I just don't have any bluffs, so checking, I think, and then getting 1 fat street on river. Here, I think we benefit from sizing up. Going a third is also going to be okay. I think we can just go with 1/3 here. Hands like pretty down for that. So other than the only hands that we lose to now that turn that are better, deuce 5, which is like nothing. On the ace, we might not have as many bluffs. Maybe like a more of a middling size. Get him to call like some 5-6 or 6-7. Put those in a bit of a weird spot. Some sort of middling size. I mean, when I have some bluffs as well, though, I maybe want to just go huge. He snap calls. I think he can have some ace-x that just like snapped ace-deuce, ace-5. And he probably isn't folding those hands. I'm going to probably just want to go pretty big. My bluffs would be like 5-6, 6-7, 5-7, turn diamonds. It's not that much. I think going something like this is going to be probably pretty good. Not sure on the turn what we want to do for sizing. We don't have a tremendous amount of bluffs. You know, if we pot it, like maybe that's fine because then we're just getting his fucking open-enders to just fold. You know, I guess he's going to have some pair plus flush draw stuff. So I could see a bit bigger being all right on the turn. But yeah, he's not that, doesn't have that much. Here we're just going to fold. Probable fish here, player 6. This is looking like a fish as well. Though I don't know, maybe a big hand was played and he lost bones. No, I don't think so. Looks like we're just going to have to fold to that raise. Going to get a couple 200s going down here as well. Feeling pretty good at the moment. If it gets to be a bit much and I really want to just focus on these top 2, then I'll slow it down. Really just want to pay attention to each player, really. But I'm just, yeah, mega zoned in, I feel, right now and focused. So I think we'll be able to do that. Regardless, tempting to tag along here, but I don't think this is going to be quite strong enough. This guy can like jam a bunch and playing out of position. Not sure, you know, what we would do with a hand like King 10 suited there. If we'd want a 3-bet and then this guy jams, we pretty much have to call. Or if we probably just call behind, I'd say, and fold when jam happens. Here, I think we can just call. Here we have a pretty clear 3-bet. So he raises 12. 36 is usually the size. We have to bust out Munker here for a sec. If we got a fold, open, fold, 3-bet. Fold, fold. Buddy. I think just checking here. If I had like the Queen of Spades, I could consider betting out for 3rd. I'm not liking it at all, though. These guys are going to have lots of stuff interacting here with this. We're just going to get these guys marked as fish so we don't miss that. It's looking like a table full of regs. Might just leave it. Well, this could be just a jam. It's quite a lot to just jam. Just 3-bet to this regular size or something. King Queen here. I think I like just betting. Here I think I like just jamming the King of Spades. I think just sizing up to half pot right here right away is going to be all right. In these positions, just 2 overcards, putting a lot of pressure. Oh, he fucking... Damn. How did it take him that fucking long to call? I think that's like, yeah, whatever. Like, if he's got pocket pairs, no spade, whatever, he's clearly folding them. It took him that fucking long to call a jam there. So that was, I mean, yeah, the King of Spades there. Gonna just go for it. Gonna 3x him now. Seriously took him that fucking long to call, eh? Here, I mean, it's really not great. Probably just going for a 1/3 pot, maybe even a quarter pot. Something like this. Yeah. Here, to the limp. I'm tempted to just jam. I don't know, just a big raise. I really just want to take it down pre-flop. And this is garbage. Here I'm probably just complete with King 7. It's not great. I just bet fold here. This is close. I'll probably just complete, yeah. Wouldn't hate just folding this one. Here we'll min open against the short guy. Probably just a bet to realize equity here. Overcards, not really looking to go check raise or anything. He calls. I don't see him folding much on turn, and we don't have that great equity, so I'm just going to check. Can possibly get him to fold like a 3 or deuces or 4s or 5s or 6s or 7x on the river, depending on what it is. Let's fold now. Well, a king is good to go for a 3rd here, I think. Ace is good for an open here. And this is definitely a board where I think he kind of ends up raising pretty aggressively against a 1/3. Having the ace of diamonds is pretty nice, I think. I don't hate going for a 3rd. He'll call a lot of stuff, whatever. And we can call a raise super comfortably in position. I think 1/3 here is still just going to be the way to go. Let him get aggro with raising, and yeah, just 1/3 on that spot. Great hand here to ISO the fish. Looks like it's going to be this size. So I would raise to 10, no small blind. This guy, so 3x. Here we're just going to call in the big blind with this hand. We have a gutter. 8, yeah, I think ace 10 here is probably just got to go for 3 streets here. And against a fish right away, when he has flush draws and king x, that probably don't fold. I think I'm just going to size up right away. Maybe 216.50, something like this. This is, yeah, I think we have a pretty clear check back now here. Can bluff catch on some rivers, and when he checks, we can value better ace pretty happily. Here, I think I'm just going to fold. We have a gutter to the nuts, but no backdoor flush draw, and he bets full pot. I'm not crazy about it. Check back here, and so I'll have somewhat queen 10, but he'll has, I think, a fuckload of 2 club hands in his range. What happened here? I open, he calls. Do I like check raise? Not really. Do I like just a bet? Okay. I think betting a third is okay on this board. And this is, I mean, now we chop with other ace-x. So what the fuck do we get called by? A river jack? I might go for like a tiny bet and call a raise if he spazzes. Could be pretty cool. Getting called by some worse. And then, yeah, like if I don't have too many bluffs. And on the diamond, when I have a diamond, is kind of neat here. I'm not sure if I want to blast it. The 3 just interacts with too much of his call range, though, and I'll have other hands that want to bet here, so I'm fine with just check folding. I'm not sure. That's a weird hand. I think the board is maybe disconnected enough where we can just 1/3. He might float some king 10, queen 10 shit. But it's kind of murky, and yeah, on that turn card, like, I don't know, like a check call seems meh. Here, I think we just check this hand on this board against 2 people. Player 6, min opening. 4-3. 4-3 suited is not opened. Just gonna fold right away. I'm pretty. Yeah, the fish called me with queen high last hand. Holy moly. This definitely seems like a board where we could size up. Just getting max value from ace-x and flush draws and 8-9 and the gutters. When I think just sizing up right away is pretty good here on this particular board. So much going on. Not blocking any of his ace-x that are just not going to be folding on that board. I probably get 3 fat streets. I think we could use multiple sizings there with our range in these positions. Just puts him in a bit of a shit spot with like gutters right away, and yeah, a bunch of stuff. Like fucking 7x. Got a fish here, player 4. Holy, it's Fish City. I mean, against this fish to a min open, it might even be a call with Jack 6 offsuit here. This guy's pretty fucking bad. And he opens to min. I'm going to call this hand. Jack 8's, call. He checks back so quick, and I think he'll call ace high for 2 streets here. I'll probably value bet twice against this guy. Little river block bet. Yeah, and now we'll just fold. I mean, I maybe shouldn't like bet so quick like that, but against this guy, we've seen him call his queen high. And he's really bad. And I think now he's going to just definitely have some a decent amount of 7x, and we're just going to fold. I'm not going to go crazy trying to call his raise there. We already tried once for the tiny bet, and then he spaz raised, or tried to get him a spaz raise, and he didn't. Here we're just going to call this hand out of the big blind. Here I think we're going to call Jack 4 suited. Close here between an ISO and just a call. I'm leaning more towards ISO. Maybe something like 30. Or 30 is the regular. He'd be calling 20 more. This is a close one. I also think that call is fine. I think a small ISO. Just super like exploitative here. Fucking smaller ISO against fish. This guy, I kind of want to bet small. I don't hate just checking with the absolute nuts. Let him bank a hand, queen 10, ace X. I think we're just going to start betting on this turn. If he has a queen or a 10 or a flush draw, he probably doesn't fold. Although I also don't hate just checking one more and just trapping it still. And now we get to just jam on him. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Here, I like betting. I like checking. Letting them bank a hand. 3 fish is all right. Nothing to do but go all in here. With the nuts here, do I still just want to bet? Do I want to just go all in? Here. Yeah, probably folding 3s. Bet this hand or check it. Probably just bet it. Well, if Buddy has a flush draw that miss, he'll bet. If he has an 8, he'll bet. And I can check jam on this guy. So I'll check to him. And let him bluff / bet an 8. And we get to jam with the 3. And he just might not fold shit. Oh, is it too big? I don't know, man. This fish like just might not fold. Here, I mean, I don't need a small bet. This is fucking huge. Maybe even a fish can find a fold here. Honestly, though, fuck it. We're going for it. Yeah, I don't know. I think he just had a bluff considering how quickly he folded. Just giving up these 5s. Hoping ace comes on the riv and we win. Yeah, and I'm probably just going to check back here. hope to beat his lower cards. Jack 8, I think is just gonna be a call here. The old trap worked. King Jack. Let him bank ace. He bet it huge on Rev. He jammed and he got fucked. Might just try and get into another table here with the 500 one. Because it looked like 5 rags. At least here we got a fucking 1 fish. But yeah, I don't know. This guy posted. Definitely gonna be raising this. 1, 2. So if you usually go 2, it'd be 10s, 5 BBs. I think 30 is the size. It's a little bit big, maybe. You usually go 3 plus 20 or 15 plus 1 plus 1 is 25. So it's a bit big. Betting pretty fucking polar here. I think a 1/5 pot here. Okay, I'm gonna float some shit wide. Ace 7 here. Let's see. So we got a cutoff open. Fold, fold. Call. Ace 8, no. Ace 7, no. Well, on pocket 4s, this turn card definitely doesn't bring too much action. Something like a half pot, maybe? Um, I don't know. My bluffs would just be like ace queen. Probably still gonna just go something like 40. Something like that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I check ace king and because I'd also have some like ace queen queen that would check. So checking sometimes could be good. But letting, I don't know. ISOing on the smaller side here, hitting jack. I'll call ace high. I'll bet a third. I'll check the turn and decide on the river. Probably not folding any. Yeah, I think this got to be a value bet. Jack 10, 9x, random 8x. I think we can go even something like this against this fish. Nice hand. Yeah, I think against this particular guy, we're still going to be ahead of enough stuff to go for the value bet. See here in MP, are we opening king 4 suited? No. Yeah, I mean, I can just check back and win when he does have what I guess ace jack though. It's like he's gonna have jack 10. So already right there. I want to be value betting, I think. So yeah. Just had one of the hands that are better. This guy is already looking pretty damn tight. I don't know if we're gonna end up folding this hand though. I don't think so. Can't do it. Here, queen 10, we'll call an open. Sport's pretty damn good for him. Or wait, no. So he limp called. I don't need a bet. I don't need a check. I could check a lot here, I think, of my over pairs and over cards. So I'll go for a check. I mean, a half pot here, like, this is pretty shit. I mean, I'm probably still just going to call king, queen, ace, king, all in his range a bunch. Here, a open ender 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 10, 9, 10, jack, queen. So we're going to call on the queen. Here, I'm probably just going to fold to a bet. A flow might be okay. And here, like, what bluffs do I have? I mean, I have a bunch of 10x. He doesn't check on the 6 too much with his ace, king, ace, queen, I don't think. And I have some bluffs. But if he's got hands like 7s through 10s, I don't like it that much. I could just bet this and check the river. I don't have too many bluffs here, so I'm just going to bet small. Yeah, I like something like this. Ace, queen, ace, king. Does he go for check raise on such a blank? Maybe. I would think that these guys are just betting again. Oh, ace, king gets there. I could see a lead from him coming out here. I think our bet size is kind of cool on the turn. What do we have? Pocket jacks and pocket fives. Imagine we jammed. That would be a pretty nasty play if we jammed over. Pocket fives and jacks. Are jacks in our range when I think he's tight? Maybe. Probably just call against the big blind. Folding here, ISOing here. Man, this would be fucking crazy. I don't know, man. I'm repping so narrow. 5-6 suited 1, 5's a 3, jacks is 3. I'm not gonna go for it. Here I'm just gonna bet a third. Here I'm probably just gonna start bluffing with the 10. I don't know. That would have been a pretty sick spot, actually. Man, like, because we're going to have, what, 5s, 1 combo 6s, 5-6, and king jack suited and pocket jacks. So there's like a decent amount of value there. He's pretty much capped to like a rivered ace king that led. Because I think it's just like, unless he leads with his like pocket jacks that he checked on. No, he would just check raise. I don't know. Yeah, or better. It doesn't make that much sense. So I don't know. Could have went for it. Not. I don't think I'd get the approval on trying to get a guy to fold ace king on the river there. Does not seem. But like this guy's. I don't think I'd get the permission on that one from Matt or Nate. So we let it go. Such a huge 3-bet size. Fish leads, we'll fold. 8-4 seems like it's gonna get called by Munker. Fold, open, fold, call. 8-4 suited, no. 3-bet, 8-4 suited, no.
Wonderful day. I love you very much. I really love it. I love you very much.
I am not sure here what I like. Probably just checking, honestly. A 5, actually, I don't know. Yeah, between betting 5 and checking. This guy makes a huge 3-bet. I'm pretty sure we're still supposed to call ace suited, ace 3 suited, 4-bet. No, so it's not even called that often. I'm just going to fold, and here I'm just going to fold too. Here I'm just going to bet a 1/3 on this board. Could even probably bet a quarter pot on this board. Yeah, with this hand, we're just checking back. We'll take our free equity. And just getting the fuck out of there now. If that's anything at all. Off that. I have a few 3-bets, which is kind of nice here. So let's go. Usually it's 12.50 to be 36, 37.50. We'll go 38. Call king 7. We have pretty, I think, clear 3-bet here to 65. Does that make sense? Here, I think I like betting big. Calling here. Could probably bluff on quite a lot of cards, so that's what I like about this. Jack 10 from here is not that often, so I'm not going to do it right now. We hit a set, and here we hit a pair. I think this is a spot for 1/3. I think this is a good spot for 1/3. Betting bigger maybe against his 10x and stuff could be all right. I'll just start by going with this though. Bombing it on a brick turn. This turn is interesting. I think he hits some type of like ace 10, queen 10, 9, 10. He'll also hit some king 10, jack 10. I really don't hate a check back with their particular hand. I think could be all right. Wait, queen 6 is not a 3-bet in this stakes. We have a pretty nice check back and pretty much call always. Now his range is definitely going to have some weak king X, some jack X. We basically might take some random air like a 6-7 of hearts, ace deuce of hearts or some shit like that and bluff with it here. So and on the diamond, I'm probably not perceived to have too many flushes, so I might just go pretty big here. Go with something like this. Ace queen here, pretty clear 3-bet. So we got a cutoff open fold, 3-bet fold. I mean, we got a call. Whew, we get 4-bet. Looks like ace queen here. We're just folding. Wow. Oh, I mean, it says to all ace queen suited at 60%. Are we gonna fucking listen to this though? I don't think we can listen to this. I think we could make a call here. I don't know. This seems pretty shit. I think it's probably a call. And now we just get the fuck out of here. Buddy leads out, not interested. Here, I'm not really that interested either. Certainly feels like I should bluff. Here, yeah, we're just offing. I don't like this. I don't. But he checks back here. I think we just pot it. If he has any 10x, any 8x, we just put him in and he doesn't bet them always, so we'll just go big with 2 pair here. Yeah, I don't know. I think I maybe should bluff there. Like, and here I can have what, 10x as a bluff, any 2 clubs as a bluff. I think I probably just bet pretty big here. If he checked back some sort of queen 9, king 9, king 10, or like an ace queen, he probably just isn't folding. I have a decent amount of bluffs. Probably just go something like this. This seems like a 1/3. Get raised right away. Kind of raises is he finding here. I'm pretty tempted to call when I have this king of spades. And we can figure out after there. He could have some sort of 3-4, 4-5, 3-5 suited, 2 spades, as bluffs. So we'll maybe call the flop and fold the turn, although I would maybe rather a hand like king queen or queen 10 or king 10 or just an actual already flush draw. But having the spade maybe isn't too bad. And he maybe just gives up after we've kind of strengthened our range, betting a third calling. And now we're just hoping to check down. I'm pretty sure this is just going to be a jam. And then these positions, he's probably not betting ace king and then folding it, just getting it in against his like queens and shit like that's good. And here we're just going to check and try and win. Yay, it actually worked. I'm going to raise his post, I think, is probably the play. Let's see what our boy raised. He raised king 5 offsuit randomly, so that's a pretty fucking fishy play. That's bad. And then he gave up. I don't know, maybe throwing in a raise from time to time there might be all right when I'm fucking betting whole range there. So I think I'm going to go for, I think I like the 1/3 here. You know, there's some turns that are pretty good for us. Against two people, though, it fucking sucks pretty hard. If we're getting folds from everything less, I mean, between both these guys, they got to have some 10s in the range, definitely. You know, I have our right blockers to queen 8, queen 10, 8, 10. Without any turned equity, though, I probably would end up just checking all my over pairs always here. So I don't hate just to check back and probably a bluff on the river. This guy's going to make some river at 4-5. This checks to me. I mean, fuck yeah, no, off. So I'm still just thinking about the fucking ace queen suited hand. Like when I get cold 4-bet there, should I just be folding? He made the call. Ace jack high. Wow. So here, yeah, I don't know. This it's just such a fucking pretty hand. It's tough to fold it. I think Matt and Nate would probably call this. Like, yeah, it's cut off small blind, big blind. I think they're calling that, and they're not jamming it. Not folding it, not jamming it, so calling it. Let's see what the fuck happened there, but he made a pretty big call. But he had some good blockers and stuff. We're going to 3-bet this to 25. I mean, yeah, I could see it. 4-7, 7-8, 8-9, 7-9. Blocking some jack 10, ace jack, or jack 10, ace 10. It's great. Nice call by our buddy boy there. I think the questionable thing for me, oops, I don't know what happened here. Did I fuck up? Did I fuck up there too? What's going on? I don't think I was in this hand. Oh my god, I fucking... No. I hit 2-pair and I fucking could have stacked this fish. How do they totally get distracted from all these other fucking hands? That's ugly. I'm fucking not happy about that. That's pretty bust down. Definitely. Deuce doesn't change anything. I'm probably just going to check and give up here with the 7-8. Wow. Basically here I'd be repping a river jack. I'm not liking it. I don't rep shit. He might not fold anything that he called flop with. Any pair, any ace high. Anyway, whatever. We'll just get over the fact that I'm fucking getting pretty cheesed at this right now. Discord, fuck off. Whatever. Things happen, I guess. I've been trying pretty fucking hard here, so not gonna dwell on it. It's twice today, though. One that miss, and then a missed value bet earlier because I thought I had time bank clicked. Somehow just forgot that a hand was being played down there. Let's get player. Just gonna go for a min open against the short guy. Pretty clear, I think, bet. Check call might be all right as well. He's got quite a few bluffs. Just betting against the fish, I think, is gonna be just, you know, and he's not stabbing like too much as a fish. I think just betting a third. Get some folds from some stuff, overcards, get some value from some worse hands. Seems like a good plan there. Calling threes to a 3-bet. Hitting a spade on the flop. I think here, once again, I'm in open because of his stack. And I'm probably not going to fold here. I don't need a quarter pot just for some like protection. I also don't hate just to check. So we'll just check. And here, I think a classic spot for a classic third is the play. This is the fish that I think Random Jank raised me before. And he maybe has it this time. I might not go anywhere because of what I've sseen before, though. And this card is interesting. And I don't know if I want to go for a small bet. I think an ace X just bets again. This range is going to be so like queen X and like hearts. But we give him a chance to bluff the river when we check. And we're either crushed or, yeah. So, and when we have the miss hearts here and he checks twice to me, we're chopping with other ace, what, 4, ace 5, ace 6, ace 7, which could be a decent chunk of hands in this range. Here I might just check, take turn, fold. And we have some bluffs being the hearts and like some 4-5. And what are we trying to get to call? Some like random queen X or some random pairs. I might just choose like that size. And here, I mean, I'm pretty fucking tempted to blast this one with this much equity. I also don't hate a check back, do I? Like it? Let me just check back. And now we'll just take our ace high showdown value. Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe just betting flop. There's enough of a disconnect, and there's some turn cards we can barrel. Here, probably just call this. Slap a call with the ace 10. Probably not going anywhere. This guy's already super tight. He's definitely going to have a shitload of ace queen, ace jack, ace king. But we're going to slap another call, and he might just check back on this club. I don't see any bluffs in his range anymore other than 5-6. Nice to just take it down. Let's see what our friend raised with. Did he even have a flush draw? Probably not. He didn't show us. We didn't get to see his hand, so he didn't bluff. So he's willing to random jank raise and then not bluff any future street when I've strengthened my range to like ace X there. I think I could go for a fucking river tiny bet, like, you know what, like with the ace deuce. What's he really gonna call? I mean, maybe I just bet like $10 and call a spaz raise. That would be pretty neat. I chose to go for a big bet in case he just had, unless he ran, if he rando raise any pair and I have these miss heart draws and like miss 4-5, then he maybe gets curious and calls. Maybe it's a smaller size bet. Let's see here. Fold ace 8 off. Okay. Go 1/3 here. Pretty clear check back on turn. And he probably should be taking some deuces, 3x, 4s, 5s, 6s, and bluffing with them here. I think. Is he going to do that? I don't know. And I'm probably not going to get curious with the call here. You don't see enough random stuff. Queen deuce. Fold, open, fold, call. Queen deuce suited, 100%. That is what something we can do. I think 3 bets ace or 8x plus, and he might stab his pairs. I think I just get max value by check raising, and getting him to fold his overs that stab too is pretty good. So don't need it. Yeah, kind of pretty down for a check raise here. We're pretty much losing to pocket threes, pocket fives. That's kind of all I see. So I'm liking I'm liking this raise quite a bit. We could have too many bluffs here. I might just delay till river or something. The deuce is a pretty nice card. I mean, does he have that much 4-6? He's gonna have 6-7. He's gonna have 5x, so now he's gonna have 4-5. Maybe that bet. He did choose a larger size though, so I think he has a lot of 6-7. He will have his. Yeah, I don't know. Like, is this guy gonna fold anything here? Maybe just going for like a small bet here. Rep a pair, pretty much. I could go for check call, honestly, when he has threes and fives and we don't need much, like that much protection. You know, now he's going to have some, like, I guess, what, 7-8 or rivered 7x. What are we trying to do against that? I'm not sure. Here, I don't hate check jamming against this guy for a bet if he bets. Yeah, and I'm probably just going with it. I probably don't have much fold equity, but yeah, it's just getting shipped in, I think. I just check. Or I do that like half pot here or something. I'm not sure. This is a weird one. 7-5. Yeah, bit of a I probably just need to bet turn again when there's just so much pair plus stuff going on. I mean, I guess I kind of saved some bones in a way. Just gonna 3-bet this and flop check through. I could probably go for 2 bets against this guy without a heart, though. I don't even like bluffing a fish like this here. I mean, yeah, I'm probably just gonna give up here. He's not gonna fold anything. Wow, but he chooses the large size. We're gonna call. Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
And take your card for a quick little pickup. You got the 500 going?
Yeah, I got 2 of them going. Yeah. This guy chose a full pot size bet here on the flop.
Fair, fair.
Take it. Some of his best draws be some like ace-4, ace-5, diamonds, 4-5.
Yeah, I could probably try and bluff you too hard on the river too.
So we have a
With a slam dunk call.
and then a slam dunk give up if he blasts it.
Oh yeah. Slam dunk.
Yeah.
Come on, showdown. The thing is, yeah, your range is pretty hard to bluff on the river unless you got a giant set of cracking balls.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think here his like ace-4, ace-5, probably just check when they're ahead of some of the hands on my range. I turned some bluffs here. May as well put some of his hands in a weird spot with like deuces, fives, worse ace-x than mine. You know, they'll call. Yeah, this is just a pretty, as you know, Nate and I agreed, it's a give up. 2 pair. We have bluffs. He might not fold an ace. Sixes just gonna get folded now. Yeah, that one hand with the ace-8, I think I really just want to be betting again on the turn. I think so. All right, so we're back. Basically, we're just going to call here and let him continue to spaz with whatever he has. Check. 6-9 here. I'm not sure. Let's see here. Call 69. Call 6-9 always. So we'll give it a call. Give that a fold. Winning some bucks with the ace-ace. It's nice to have dodged that heart. That would have been pretty heartbreaking if we would have they would have hit that heart ball. A real gut wrencher. King 7, I'm pretty sure I'm just folding in this position. And this guy is clearly a fish. Why do I have this guy marked as a fish? I'm not sure. But he probably is. Just min opening, and this guy's short once again. I don't think it's super clear, but yeah, definitely gonna just be checking this against both the ranges on this board. We're probably, you know, not really gonna win this hand. That's all right. You know what though? This guy's got random 5x and 8x bluffing. I don't hate slapping a call for one street, and especially when he's got overs and clubs in his range as well. And he probably checks a 9 on the river. So he's basically repping some sort of set. He bet half pot on the... No, we called 30, 15. So I honestly... This, yeah, now it seems pretty shit because he could take a 9 and bet it like this here. Would he bluff for small with a 5 or an 8? Probably, maybe not though. We basically need like a hand like King 8, Jack 8. I guess a hand like 10-8 is a straight. You know, King 5, a bunch of different stuff. I don't hate slapping a call here. It's definitely not great. And this fish is probably passive, and he bet multi-way on the turn. And he could just be betting a 9 like this, or maybe even pocket 8s or some shit. I might just fold. This is pretty fucking close, though. We'll slap a call and see what he's up to. Pocket 10s. Yeah, you know what? I didn't put hands like 10s and jacks in his range. I really probably should just be folding that. It's like how many big blinds there? Like fucking 8 BB. Whatever. The BBs don't really matter. I mean, yeah. Here, board's pretty fucking dry, but just no backdoor equity multi-way. I'm not really even interested in betting here. Seems like a pot-sized bet on the river here with Queen High. We would probably bet like 10s, jacks, queens here for that size. I'm going to check through twice, just trying to fold out pairs and ace highs, 2s, 3s, 4x, 5x, or 5s, 7, rivered 7x. Buddy here is repping some what? Queen 10. the queen 10. He puts so small. Yeah, this guy's a fucking fish. So, I mean, yeah, we ended up making a call. We probably could have just folded. Is this guy a fish too? I mean, he's just tagging along for a lot of these hands because of this guy. This is a pretty clear, I think, raise like this. Usually, if you open a 10, I'd go 45. Something like this seems pretty reasonable. Ace 8 here. Am I always 3-betting? I think it's a call sometimes for sure. Well, definitely looking like a fucking check. I'm not liking this. So, and then this we're going to call. We have a lot of bluffs and we have showdown value. I could. This seems, yeah, I don't know. I could go for a small bet. I think a check is also okay. Just take our showdown value with this. Yeah. I don't know, man. What do I do in those fucking hands? When I have like that particular hand, you know? It's min opening because of fish. C betting third with the gutter. It's definitely not a great gutter. And because of that, I'm not liking a barrel on the turn as much. Here, I'm probably calling this guy. I have marked as a fish. This guy's a fish. I have so many bluffs here. I feel like we have a pretty good candidate to overbet the turn and decide on the riv. We're just bluffing too much here. If we're bluffing this hand and all those other ones. I mean, I guess the nice thing kind of is that we are unblocking a shitload of clubs and like ace, jack, ace, queen, that'll fold the riv. King 9 isn't open here. Yeah. Thought about opening smaller or fold or like just whatever, but yeah. Here, I mean, this size we're just going to raise maybe something like this. Just going all in now with jack 8 of fucking spades. 4x open. I don't think he's a fish, really, but sus. Open, 3-bet, call. King Jack off is getting called. King Jack off is also getting 4-bet sometimes. Not calling to that size on the flop. Just raising the min. The fish. Aces. I think just calling this hand and keeping the fish in is going to be good. Min open with dookies, maybe a limp, actually. Checking this, checking the flop. Not crazy about betting. Maybe just a 1-street bet, though. With an overcard and folding out some stuff. Just going to try and check down this hand and win. Not going to win against much there. This looks like a fold. Just take a 1-bet here and give up after. King 10's made a It doesn't 3-bet fucking king 10 suited all the time? Only sometimes? I think I want to raise here and here. I'm pretty sure we want to go something like 55 to the smaller size he chose. With this hand, we don't have any 3-bets, which is good for kind of bluff 3-betting. I think this has to be either bet big or check. Might be able to. I'm okay with getting raised. Could take this for 3 streets. I have ace jack. We have a fuckload of equity. I don't hate just mashing it. So big. Probably have to call this hand though. Would have liked a min open here. I don't like the size I chose. Well, I mean, we're going to be calling here. Here, I don't hate like a check jam if he stabs a lot. I don't think he stabs enough though. Just go bigger. Call. Another check call here. I think another half pot here. Betting to realize equity and folding to raise seems pretty nice. We don't rep. I think just betting half pot is good. And here, I mean, we have some showdown value. We have the nut flush draw. I don't think he bets on this fucking card ever. I'm pretty sure we want to be just lead jamming this. Take my showdown value with ace high here. I don't have many bluffs at all. What do I want to do because of that? He opens so small, I'm going to call. I don't hate a small bet just to realize some equity. And now I'm pretty much fine check folding. Hope to win against ace high. And here I kind of like a check. Not really getting quite enough folds. I don't think. Having some mate X check back to think some straights when the 5 comes is kind of nice. Now on the queen here, I mean, unless this guy's going for check raise. We have so much equity. I think just betting like a half pot's pretty nice. Or something like 2/3 pot. Here we're just going to want to raise. This guy should have some check raising here, I think. The nice thing is we can call with this much equity. Here we have a pretty. Oh, well, the 9 doesn't get much there. Calls a pretty big bet. He definitely has some queen X in there. I don't like this bluff. I'm gonna fold, check, or yeah, just check, give it up. Here, this card's better for him. Putting the pressure on some like 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, pocket sixes in pocket. Here, check raise or just bet big. I think just a bet big could be good. You know, I'd probably choose something like this with some hands for sure. Here, I'm just going to check fold now on this card. You know what? I think we want to be following through with the Jack 8, because if he has any hands like 5, 6, 4, 5, or pocket fives, we're going to get those hands to fold. Doesn't have super amount of queen X. And this guy, his first 3-bet, I might just call this. Pretty neat. Now, if he has 3 combos aces, we lose. I don't hate checking this back. Really. I don't hate just folding deuces here. I don't hate folding this. 3 combos of aces. Chopping with other king. Oh my gosh. Now king beats an ace. I could probably jam here and try to what he thinks might be fold off chop. I think he has hands like 10s, jacks, and queens. But maybe I'm just wanting to milk those. Just go like a pot size bet and put him in a shit spot with those hands. I think that's
like a milk. Jamming just looks so insanely strong in your shoes, especially if he's reggy.
I ended up calling his 3-bet because he hasn't had a single one.
10 jacks, yeah, targeting 10 jacks queens for a large size is pretty good. The thing is too is that if he has 10 jacks queens, he blocks your bluff so hard.
Like I check back the flop, and then he bet turn, and then checks me on rev. You think that's a fine size, or like?
Yeah, I mean, I think you probably want to go pretty big. Because again, he's
close to pot.
10 jacks queens.
Yeah.
If you jam me, I don't think you get called.
Yeah. So I have a lot of bluffs here. I think we could probably just size up right away and go something like 2/3 pot. Here we get 3-bet from the big. Makes it a very small callable size, so we'll call. It's pretty fucking garbage though. Ace queen in these positions, shit sucks. I think. Just snap fold to a half pot flop bet. Bye bye. Jacks are here. Ace 7. I'm pretty sure is a fold. Jacks here. What let's see what this sheet says. So in the small blind versus a 2.5 is 550. So 550 divided by 5 is 11 times 5 equals 55. Oh, but I guess he didn't go quite the full 12.5, so it makes it a little bit smaller. But anyway, this is probably, it is what it is now. And he opens the cutoff, fold, 3-bet, fold, and he folds, so we don't need to think about it. This guy I have marked as a fish. We're going to call for, 8, 9 off, maybe, 9, 10 off. Yeah, somewhere around this is going to be the bottom. I have so much 10x here. Should I go for a 1 street bluff? I definitely have probably the most 10x. This guy could check back, definitely some 10x. I'm getting just a shitload of folds here, I think. Whoops, I actually didn't mean to go this size. I meant to go 25. And maybe I don't even bluff this. I'm not sure. Here I like a half pot. Oh my God, on the diamond. I don't like it. I don't know. He could have some flushes. And he might not fold 10x. I'd have to go a huge size. I think I'm just going to check and give up. Yeah. I would have liked, I think, a smaller bet size. I was meaning not to go as big as I did on the turn there. And honestly, it could even just be a give up because there's so many 10x checking in his range. Here, we're just going to slap a call with the ace-6. He's got some bluffs, some 10-jack, king-10, king-jack, even some, like 10-8 suited and fucking other shit. We'll call an ace. Pretty big brick. Not going to be folding turn just yet. This is actually probably one of my better ace-x to call because he's betting like ace, like ace-jack plus this way. Oh my God, so small. This doesn't make that much sense. This is the guy I know is a fish. We're going to just call, and I'm probably not going to fold the river on this brick. Cool spot to double barrel. If he's got all pocket pairs, we're just going to get those to fold. Here we have a good call. This fucking guy, man. Yeah, I like another barrel here against a guy who I think just has deuces, 3s, 4s, 5s. It's a pretty good board to bet. Man, oh man, he bets small on turn and cranks it on the river. I don't think this is a call. Here, king 10 gets there, which is pretty neat. I'm probably just going to blast this one. Here, I might just, I don't know. Probably folding this one. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have the call. What the fuck, man? For real? Snap calls me on the river. What am I doing wrong there? I mean, I thought I assessed his range decently well. He maybe calls, I don't know. I guess he doesn't get sticky with those pairs for a second bet. He just like snap calls a full pot on the river though. I don't know. Like what are my bluffs, bro? Guess like turning some Queen X, rivered Queen X into a bluff. Well, getting dummied. Getting dummied in the 500s. Eight, 9, 9, 10, 5x. I'm probably not sure if I'm gonna fold. Yeah, I think we have a value bet here. He'd probably value bet still at river jack. What are our bluffs? 8, 9, 9, 10. I think we could probably bet this hand. I don't know. I can't believe you didn't bet a value bet a fucking jack on the river there. Seems pretty clear to me. But obviously these guys aren't doing that. It's pretty weak, I think. Yeah, fuck you. Sit out, you bitch. Kind of pissed me off there that you didn't bet a jack on the river and I value bet, and you had better. I mean, I guess letting me bluff a bunch of shit is all right. Lucky you. Board's super dry. I don't hate just a raise right away to get it in on the turn. If I make it 65, that's 115 plus, and their 40 is 155. Not quite enough. Maybe more of like a 70. Seems like a pretty good spot to go 1/3. Seems like a pretty good spot to check. And do we call by ace highs? Do we check call against? Might be I don't need a check and a possible call. I also wouldn't hate a block bet. You know what? I think a bet and fold to raise. Just thinking like if his deuces through sevens bluff the river, basically. I'd probably not proceed to fold too much, so maybe not enough. And we could just get value from his ace highs. So probably a fine spot to just bet. Oh, this guy. I mean, fuck, we're going to call. Hope for best. He would have definitely some like queen 10, king, queen, ace, queen blasting the flop like that. But I don't know if I'm gonna fold yet against this fucking guy. I don't know. I don't think so. I think I'll call one more and then fold the river if he blasts it again. That seems like the game plan. Call twice and let him check because he's a fish. Worked out for us there. Pocket sevens. Like, why is he blasting sevens twice there? It's just really horrendous. Seems like a fine spot to go 1/3 or half pot. I think a half pot's good against this whole range here. 9, 10, 10, jack, jack, 9, all put in a weird spot. I mean, yeah, not like that weird or anything, but well, looks like a 3 street bet to me. Or could we size up to half pot on this flop? Jam the turn. 61. I don't mind it. I think sizing up here and jamming turn is probably pretty fucking great. This diamond definitely sucks ass. Still getting value from Jack X. Do we want to be put? What do we want to do here? I think we can check. We could check some nuts here. And when he checks back, we have like a clearer river. Yeah, like unless he checks back some nuts here. I mean, I think we go, what do we want to do here? We'll have like what, ace king repping pretty much. If he's calling Jack X here. Do I think he checks back? He'll check back definitely some nut flushes. Probably not the other flushes. Maybe though. what would we want to do with like an ace king here? Probably bet fold to raise. I don't know what we want to do there. You know, I don't know. In blind versus blind there, or a small blind button, do I want to still 1/3 the turn? Is the fucking question. My ones with the diamond probably do. My ones without probably don't. So I can split it up that way. Like ace, you know, ace king, ace queen, one diamond, yes. I think our river size is probably pretty good. If we don't think he's checking back, but yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one. Anyway, we'll be back later.